This is evaluation question number 7, and this is what we learn from the start of our preliminary task to the end of our final product. The first thing we learned when moving from our preliminary task to the main task was how long it took us to edit and finish our product. For example, the preliminary task, overall filming and editing, was done in basically one day, and the opening sequence took us about 2 months to finish, and even then we had to do a lot of last minute details to the editing to make it look right. Another thing was the sound during editing, so there was a lot of Foley sound, so we had to mute out most of the natural sound that we filmed, and over the top place a lot of sound effects and a lot of music. And music was also another thing. It took us quite a while to find the right music for the right moments in the opening sequence, and I think we tried about 5 different pieces of music before we found the right one. And we also noticed that from the preliminary task, mistakes when filming were a lot easier to put right than when filming our opening sequence. For example, in the preliminary task, we broke the 180-degree rule, and during editing we just flipped the image around so it looked fine again. But with continuity in the opening sequence, we sort of got it wrong and couldn't really correct it. So and then and that's basically it. Chester, have you got any other points?
In the preliminary task, we never used a tripod, so this made the camera shake quite a lot, and just didn't look very good. Whereas in the opening sequence, we did use one, and this made it look like 10 times better. Another problem we had to overcome was the lighting, because in the opening sequence we've had to film on different days outside, so the lighting was different each time. So we had to overcome this problem during editing to edit the light and make it all look the same, whereas in the preliminary task we never had to do this because we filmed within the space of 10 minutes in a room with the same lighting, so we never had that problem. Think of anything else?
I think that's it.
Yeah.